So today's visit is to Austria in Europe, and the quote for today is, "We must teach, teaching, not correcting." And today in our picture we have this child working with a lovely pouring activity through a funnel. There he's pouring beans. Look at that amazing concentration that he's developing. Concentration enables children to work. Remember, they can be concentrating on any task, from sitting at a table to digging in the garden. It's the concentration that we're looking for in their self-chosen activity. Here we have a child receiving a 3-period lesson on the sandpaper numerals. This is what we're going to do as well. Another child building the beautiful pink tower. So this school featured here then is the Children's House in Vienna, where the children also go on lovely trips to things like the farm in the mountains, an annual skiing weekend and many other outings in and around Vienna. And they have a celebration of different festivals and cultures. So this is a really lovely trip then. If you're in Austria, if this school is still going and you have anything to do with it, please comment below so that we know. And now we're going to look at our 3-period lesson for the sandpaper numerals. So I'm sitting on the right hand side because I'm the teacher and you are my student. And how we conduct a 3-period lesson may vary slightly depending on the ability of the child. So if our child has no prior knowledge of numerals, it's far too tricky to start with 3. Whereas if they know one of them, we can have one they know, and then they're learning one other, and they have a choice then from 3 numerals when we get through to the other stages of this. But we're going to imagine our child has never come across the numerals before formally, they don't recognise them in working, and so today we're going to do a 3-period lesson with 1 and 2. So I'm going to just take them out of your view now, and you are my child. This is 1. 1. You feel it. And as you feel it, you say 1. So you're saying it, you're hearing it, you're feeling it, you're getting a muscular impression. So it's a multi-sensory approach to the 3-period lesson. This is 2. This says 2. 2. You feel it and say 2. And you'll have your turn. I'm going to do it again. This says 1. 1. You do it. This says 2. 2. Your turn. And I'm going to place out both numerals where my child can see them. I'm just going to hold it up so that you have a slightly better camera angle. Show me 1. And you're going to point and say 1. Show me 2. You point and say 2. Let's try again. Show me 1. And you confidently say 1. Show me 2. And you confidently point and say 2. So I'm happy that you've got the 2nd period. I've introduced them in the 1st period. I've asked you to point out which is which. Both answers are in front of you, which is the 2nd period. Now for the 3rd period, you have to have retained that knowledge, and I'm going to say, what is this? And I'm hoping you say 1. And then I'm going to say, what is this? And I'm hoping you're going to say 2. And if you do that, you've got to the 3rd period, and then I can confirm our lessons by saying, so today you have learnt to recognise the numerals 1 and 2. Would you like to do it again, or have you finished? I've finished, thank you. Wonderful, let's pat away your work. There. And that then is the end of our 3-period lesson. Thank you for joining me today as we visited Austria.